In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to test an Excel conditional formatting rule by writing it as an if formula. Open Excel on your desktop, then open the workbook you want to use for this test. Once the sheet is on screen, move over to cell D1, click D1, and type test for the helper column header. Say it naturally as you type it, T-E-S-T, then press enter. Now click cell D2. This is where you'll recreate the conditional formatting logic as a normal worksheet formula, so you can test the logic directly in the sheet before putting it into the formatting rule. Type the if formula shown on screen, and if you need a moment to enter it exactly, pause and copy it carefully. Enter the full formula into D2, then press enter. After you confirm the formula, D2 stays blank because the first order is paid, so the test does not return yes on that row. Click D2 again so the formula cell is selected. Move to the small green square in the bottom right corner of the cell. This is the fill handle. Double-click that small square to copy the formula down through the rest of the data, all the way to D9. Now column D displays the result of the rule as plain worksheet output. You'll see yes on rows where the order is pending and the amount is above 500, and the other rows stay blank. Check the visible pattern in column D so you can confirm the logic is producing the expected result. If the pattern were wrong, this is the stage where you would correct a formula itself before using it inside conditional formatting. Next, select the range that you actually want to format. Click cell A2, then hold Shift and click cell C9. That selects A2 through C9, which includes the data rows only and leaves out the header row. Go up to the ribbon and click the Home tab. In the Styles group, click Conditional Formatting. A drop-down menu opens. From that menu, click New Rule. In the New Formatting Rule dialog box, go to the rule type list and click Use a formula to determine which cells to format. This is the last option in the list, and it lets you apply formatting based on a logical test instead of a preset rule type. Now click inside the box labeled Format Values where this formula is true. Here, type the same logical test you used in the worksheet. But this time do not include the if wrapper. You only want the condition itself, because conditional formatting needs a true or false test. Enter that condition exactly as shown on screen so it matches the logic you already tested in column D. After the formula is entered, click the Format button on the right side of the dialog. This opens the Format Cells window. In that window, click the Fill tab. Choose a light highlight color from the palette, using the pale color shown in the instructions. Once the fill color is selected, click OK to close the Format Cells dialog. Then click OK again to close the new Formatting Rule dialog and apply the rule to the selected range. At this point, the same rows that showed AS in column D are now highlighted across columns A through C. The formatted rows match the tested formula results, which confirms that the rule logic works the way you intended. The helper formula did its job by proving the logic before you applied the formatting. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more quick tutorials. Now remove the helper column since it was only there for testing. Move to the top of column D and right-click the D column header. In the context menu that appears, click Delete. The test column is removed from the worksheet, but the conditional formatting remains in place because the formatting rule is independent of the helper column. The helper column was only used to verify the logic before building the final rule. When you finish, rows 1-2, 1-3, 1-5, and 1-8 are highlighted with the fill color you selected across columns A through C. The other 4 rows remain unformatted. Column D is gone, and the worksheet is left with only the finished conditional formatting. This confirms the rule works, because the same condition already produced the correct yes and blank pattern when it was tested first as an if formula in the sheet.